I want to Wiisdom here in order to do Thrillipede's quests, which will allow us then to move into the Buzzwing and do his second one, vehicle-specific quest. We got to do his base upgrades here, and we've already done these with Eggcited Thrillipede, but there's been so much buzz literally around Thrillipede. I thought we'd go ahead and just crank it out. I can do this pretty dadgum quick, I think. I don't know that we have enough money. We don't, but we can definitely get the base upgrades, so let's do that. That said, primary attack is the Bug Bomb. It's gonna be 17 to 26, but we'll take a look at the supercharged damage here to kind of like make it special. So 24, and if we could ever get a critical hit on here, well, that would be great. 36, wow, that took a while. So 17, 26, should I log that? No, we'll keep it video specific. So what I mean by that is without the Buzzwing, he would be doing 17 to 26, and supercharged, he's doing 24 to 36. So 17, 26 standard, 24, 36 supercharged. Secondary attack is the Bug Brawl. This is sort of like his close quarters melee attack. Standard, he would be doing 15 to 23. Supercharged, we're going to be doing 21 to 32. So pretty cool setup there. Now that said, let's get rolling with the base upgrades here.
Are you ready for a new
Yes, we are, my dear
upgrade?
Persephone. 400 will get us Cocoon. Keep in mind, 10 Wing Sapphires, 20% max discounts, what we're working with. You're going to hold Y to wrap yourself in a cocoon, protecting yourself from damage. Release to explode out and damage nearby enemies. That one is full of redundancy. Let's, with non-supercharged, you're going to be doing 30 to 45 when you blast out of that thing. So let's pick it up and see where we are at. He looks so much better than Eggcited Thrillipede in game, in my opinion. He kind of grew on me, Eggcited, but this is the right aesthetic for Thrillipede, in my opinion. So this basically makes us, tough to hit, if you will. And that was a 63, wasn't it? 42. So 42 to 63. That's what we're working with, and that's pretty nice increase over 30 to 45, isn't it? So that will also be what we use for our first quest, which is why I'm having to record this at 3:11 in the morning. But Bug and Cover is up next for 560. Press X to throw a grenade that explodes into a swarm of dragonflies, which slows enemy movement. So we will pick this up. Box stock, it maintained the 17 to 26, but the dragonflies will slow enemies down for roughly 5 seconds. So let's take a look at it. He's still got one of the best jumps in the game, in my opinion. It's just so dramatic. There you see. And the dragonflies, I realize they're, not there for 5 seconds, but, we've done the research. It slows enemies 5 seconds. So up next, our third base upgrade is Mind Your Beeswax. This I thought was kind of a cool little setup here. Hold B to prepare 4 sticky grenades that you can place as a trap in the ground or directly onto an enemy. The price is going to be $7.20. It's a nice complement to Bug Brawl, in my opinion. So there's an 8-second runtime on this if you place it, and then the explosion is 5 to 8, and then 3x 10 to 15. So what do I mean by that? Well, let's take a gander. So punch, 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 but if we hold B, let's come over here and do it. Note, all 4 hands are holding the little Mind Your Beeswax mines, I guess. Put them straight on there, and you could kind of see the damage. I think, what was that, 14 on each one? That +7 is really making it hard to tell. So 14, I'm thinking, so we've bumped it up pretty significantly from 5, And then, let's see here. Huh. That seemed like longer than 8 seconds. We'll play with it with the Greebles here in a second. That said, our final base upgrade is Cooties for 960. Hold Y to wrap yourself in a cocoon. This is obviously an upgrade on the tertiary attack, which protects you from damage. Release it to explode out, which again damages enemies, but the caveat this time is it slows enemies down this time. And previous research indicated 5 seconds of slowness was applied. And the damage, Cocooned, our first base upgrade, 30 to 45. Cooties bumped it up 45 to 68. So let's see what we get now. Supercharged. 63, I believe. Very cool. So that should be what? 63, half of that would be 31 and a half, right? Yes. So 63 should be 95-ish, I believe. So yeah, there we go, 95. So what we will do now is we will dramatically jump our way up to the Greeble Dispenser, one of my favorite things in this game. And does anyone else use it? Because I do. And I love it. So that said, let's go ahead and take a look at Cocooned, and it's obviously going to up the ante here. But note, we took no damage, although we never really take damage from the Greebles. That's something I wish that they would do. It would kind of be nice if they could kill you, actually. But if it would just like show the damage they would do, then when there's the Skylanders with armor upgrades, or with something like this that might deflect it, we could assess it better. But there's the 63. If you count the time that the dragonflies are there, it's about 5 seconds of slowness. So this is again a combination of the tertiary, and you can just enter and re-enter, and there's a bit of a knockback effect too. So we'll let him run right up on us, think he's going to get the hit, and finish him off. So it works out very well. Let's see here. So bug and cover. We're going to chuck a grenade. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. There you go. 5 seconds of slowness. 1726 is still the damage number. So obviously if I cared, I could jump and evade him, and it would be easier because he's slower. Now lastly, mind your beeswax. This is kind of the big deal, so we'll punch, punch, punch. And then if we hold B, and again you can move while you do this, which is nice. Let's put it on the ground. And you can kind of see the knock-up effect there. That time we placed them directly, and then you get the feel for it. So, what is it, 14s and mixes of 21? It's so hard to see these numbers. Alright, let's see if he comes to us. And again, it is a mine effect, so I mean, if the enemy was for somehow not walking across it, let's see if we can pull this off. Get him out here. Boom. Yeah, so you can have some fun with that. It's a pretty sweet attack in my opinion. Or you can just charge it up and put it right on the guy. So lots of options here with Thrillipede, but these are his mighty base upgrades. We will showcase, I guess, just as well do it supercharged, Mighty Morphosis and Insistent Insects. So, like I said, we've already covered these. That's why in the unboxing and the introduction I made sure to mention that. If you gotta see the upgrades now, already been there, done that with Eggcited Thrillipede. But again, it's kind of weird when we have like the alt deco or the variant before the standard one, in my opinion. And so I always feel like we're sort of doing an injustice, you know, to the regular guy, if you will. So this kind of covers that, but by doing it supercharged here, we've sort of separated it enough that we're bringing additional new content to you. You can have both sets of damage numbers, but to make this special and YouTube specific, when I release my attack damage number spreadsheet, I will just have standard, and if you want the supercharged damage, you can do it yourself, or in the case of Thrillipede, you can just watch these videos. So he's got great banter when he runs, and he has an amazing jump. The shadow is something I always have loved to pay attention to. In Skylanders. Very cool. You get a good feel for his antenna and the tail he knows. But anyway, we will end this. We will go take out his quest now, have some fun doing that, and I hope that I see you back here for more Skylanders research. That said, before I let you go, if you haven't heard the other buzz, it's about the Wall of Wiisdom. The Wall of Wiisdom is something I have started in my Wiisdom Plays Minecraft series. If you followed along with the channel, you've probably seen my Xbox One solo survival. It's basically that same format, but this is PC. There's so much more I can do on that platform, including something like the Wall of Wiisdom. So over the years, I've tried to think of a way to sort of like involve all the viewers and commenters and encourage people to be active commenters, or, you know, provide some sort of like a shout out, which is, you know, a huge request from people over the years. And the way I've come up with handling that is, I think, pretty cool. This is something, again, like, if I was, you know, younger or had a channel I really liked watching, this would be something that I would think, that is so awesome. You know, I'm totally doing that. So what it is, all you have to do is leave a comment on one of my videos. Does not have to be, you know, the Minecraft videos. It can be here on Skylanders. We fit. Just please make it a new comment. If you make it a reply to something from like 4 years ago, I'm not gonna see it. So make a new comment that says, I am a Scholar of Wiisdom. Then I want you to include the favorite game that you watch on the channel, even possibly what brought you to the channel, which it's usually the same thing. Sometimes it's not, but if your favorite thing that I play is Skylanders, feel free to specify that. So it'd be I am a Scholar of Wiisdom, Skylanders, and then if you want to, you can include when you started watching. So if you've been here since day one, you would say, I've been watching since 2011. Or if it was Mario Kart Wii or Wii Fit that brought you to the channel, 2011, SSA 2011. If it was here in SuperChargers, it would be, hey, I've been watching since SuperChargers 2015. If you don't know the year, just ballpark the game. Also, if you don't want me to use your YouTube username, like say you're Portal Master, 37 or something, and you would rather be referred to as your real name, David, or like your Twitter handle or something, make sure that you spec that out. But generally for the most part, people prefer the YouTube username. It's what you comment as, so it works out well for me too. But what I will do is I will take your name, I will take the game that you enjoy watching the most, and I will take how long you've been watching, and I will place a brick in the Wall of Wisdom. You'll have a little cobblestone piece in there. I'll put a sign on it with your information. It'll be a shout out for you. It's basically my way of recognizing and thanking you for watching the channel. Later on down the line, we might do donations. So like if your favorite color is blue, you could maybe donate and get a lapis block. I might do like tiered donations, probably with wool, blocks. So that covers quite a few colors. I hope it, represents what everyone would want. If you want a color that's not represented, you can just use your imagination. But like I said, I've got some plans in that direction moving forward. That said, it is totally free. 100. I actually have no way of taking donations right now anyway. So this part here, just being a Scholar of Wiisdom, getting the cobblestone brick, totally free. I do run contests on it. You'll probably want to watch the other videos. You'll never know where I'll release them. We've done Cinco de Mayo, Friday the 13th. I've got one planned for Stardew Valley. If you're not watching that, you might do that. I won't say when, but it's very, very soon. And on those, sometimes I will put special blocks. Cinco de Mayo, I kind of use like festive colors. And that said, you can win as many contests. If some person wants to have 1,000 bricks in the wall, that's fantastic. You keep on winning and taking advantage of those special situations. But that said, it's a pretty cool deal. Like I said, all you gotta do is leave a comment. I'm a Scholar of Wiisdom. What brought you to the channel, or what you enjoy watching the most, how long you've been here. You'll get a shout out in the video. You'll help build the wall. It'll look cool. It's going to be fun. It's something that'll commemorate your viewership, and I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. That said, as I lose my voice, I will quit rambling. We're going to move on and do Thrillipede's quest. That's really what I was hoping to do. So maybe we'll put the base upgrades out first. Maybe we won't. We'll see. But you'll be seeing it all. And again, we'll just do these supercharged, so it's a little different. But oneofwisdom.com is my personal site. SkylanderClub.com is the forum. Check it out if you're into this stuff. I know you will have a good time on the forum. I built it for people like you. That is right. I built it. It's not some crazy third-party thing. It's little old me. So grassroots, if you will. That said, oneofwisdom.com. Follow me on Twitch. Follow me on Twitter. I will catch you back here for more Skylanders research.